Hi, this is Sharon here at Chipper Farm, and the other day I was hosing one of my dogs off right in this spot, and I heard one of the goats bleeding, and I didn't really think anything of it, and then she screamed again, and I looked over here, and she was laying right over here, and my neighbor's dog had dug a hole under the gate, under the fence, and was attacking her. I dropped everything, I ran in, I got the dog by the collar and had to take the dog all the way back here to the gate on the other side to my neighbor's property. Meanwhile, I had two dogs out here that I had to fight off because they wanted to attack this dog that just attacked the goat. And then I had to come back in here. I ran over and grabbed her. Here's the hole. It's been filled in with a cinder block by my neighbor. I haven't brought the goats back up here since. And she was right here in this hole, crying. So I grabbed her, ran her in the house, threw her in the shower to see what I was dealing with, got her all cleaned up, took a deep breath, and really started to cry. Alright, I have Pixie in the house now because the neighbor's dog dug under the fence and attacked her. She's got some puncture wounds on either side of her. I threw her in the shower to see what I was dealing with. One side is worse than the other, so I put a pressure wound bandage on it and wrapped it around her. She ate a little bit. She's ruminating. I'm sure she's traumatized. I'm going to get her some tetanus and hope for the best and pray that I get to keep my Pixie. Love you, baby. Oh, Pixie's not doing too well. Her gums aren't nice and pink anymore. She's still breathing. I'm just lying here with her. I love you. Hang in there, sweetheart. Just rest up now. I love you, baby. How you doing, Pixie? Oh, you're looking better. Are you smiling? Is it nice to be in the house? I know you're in a lot of pain. I gave her some CBD oil, so that should help ease the pain and keep her calm. Hopefully, if she's bleeding internally, her body can absorb any of the blood that has bled in, and she'll be okay. It's been about 6 hours since the attack. She pooped a little while ago, I was never so happy to see poop in my life on the floor in the bathroom. All right, baby. I'll let you rest. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I want you to listen to the sound as I pet her. Well, I guess my bathroom has become the infirmary because Maddie, when I let her in last time, she looked like she was limping, but then I forgot about it. And now, a couple hours later, she's really limping. So I looked at her leg, and my guess is the hog bit her. I already bandaged it up. I cleaned it up. I put some raw manuka honey on the wounds, and hopefully she will leave that alone tonight. I'll have to make sure of it. And there's Pixie. I just gave her some alfalfa pellets. Pixie, say hi, baby. I know you're looking a little better. Pixie. You gonna say hi, Pixie? She still cries out in pain every once in a while. But I gave her the penicillin and the pain shot. I don't remember the name of it. And she should be feeling pretty good. Love you, Pixie. Oh, that was good. You didn't cry out in pain the time you moved. I guess that shot is working. You're looking better, sweetheart. Love you, baby. Well, it's the next morning after the dog attack, and Pixie is still with us. I'm so happy. She cried out a couple times during the night and just changed positions. Hey, sweetie pie. You gonna say hi to everybody in the world? Alright. It's a slow process. You'll feel better this afternoon. Love you, Pixie. Changed the wound on Pixie. This is the second morning. It's been about 18 hours since the dog attack, and I changed the pressure bandage this morning with a new diaper. The old one is right here. I weighed it. I zeroed out the scale with a clean diaper and weighed it. There's 7.4 ounces of fluid in there, and so I don't think that's too bad. She weighs in, I forgot, I think it was 60 or 63 pounds with the weight tape the other day. So we're doing good. We're doing good. The wound is draining. Getting that extra blood that I believe is in between the musculature layer and the skin. And getting that worked out of there. Making sure she's got fluids, although she doesn't really want to drink too much water. You want to say hi to everybody, Pixie? No? That's okay. You can talk back and see them when you feel better. So my sweetie pie didn't want her peanut hay, so I gave her a little smorgasbord of grains. She stood up for a little while. I had to help her straighten her front legs. I'm thinking because that muscle is so sore in the back of her shoulder, she's having difficulty doing that herself. So she stood up for a little while, and I milked her. Didn't get a lot of milk out, but it's okay. We're going to be drying her off soon anyway. And just making sure she's eating and drinking. I gave her some warm water. She loved that. She drank a little bit of that, so that makes me feel good. And here we are, the day after the dog attack. Well, here's my sweetie pie resting. She stood for a couple of minutes today while I milked her. I gave her a bunch of different things, and she liked the scratch grains. I would have given her whole corn, but it's way outside, and I just wanted to get her fed. So I gave her little scratch grains. Is that your favorite, sweetie? Is that your favorite? Alright, you rest. Mommy's going to go out for a little while. I'll be back soon. Alright, we are at the 24-hour mark with Pixie, and she is hanging in there and doing better. She stood a few times on her own today. Definitely not ready to put her outside yet, but I'm really happy with the way she's doing well. Hey, you want to say hi to everybody? Wow, that was really good, sweetie. You got up much better. Well, maybe you'll be ready to go outside tomorrow. Love you, sweetie. She's eating a lot of grain, so I forced some baking soda down into her mouth today, a couple of pinches full, just to be sure on the safe side, making sure she's moving around. Her stomach's working, her pooper's working, and I think she's just hiding right now, not eating. Are you going to eat some of that hay? Alright, I just got home again, and Pixie stood up when I got home. Alright, I'll let you alone. She's standing, not quite ready for too much walking yet. That's it, just a little bit at a time, sweetie. You hear that noise? Alright, we just saw that wound. I'm going to put a little raw Manuka honey on that wound. Alright, sorry I didn't get a lot of good footage, but I was trying to hold the camera, and spoon the honey onto the wound at the same time. All I have to work with is my phone camera, so sorry for the horrible footage, but I hope you got the idea. All I did was just put some honey on it. It's an antibacterial, antifungal, anti-everything. This is what I'm using. It was available at my local natural food store. And hopefully that'll help keep that wound open, and any of that blood or gases or anything in that cavity, or in between that cavity and that skin, can still escape. It doesn't seem as painful for her when I do that anymore. She's getting a lot better. Love you, baby. Every time Pixie gets up, she inches her way a little bit more towards the door. But she's not ready to go outside yet. I don't even think she can get down the stairs. Only 5 or 6 steps. Maybe tomorrow, baby. Maybe tomorrow or tomorrow night you can go outside again. Okay? Alright, so here we are 55 hours after the dog attack. And I'm going to undress her bandages and shave the area a little more than I did before, because I only cut it with scissors, and see how well it's doing. She's doing better. She's eating, drinking a lot of water, peeing, pooping, ruminating. She's just weak. I've been kind of doing physical therapy on her with range of motion and massage for the area around the wound and the area or the muscle affected by the puncture wounds. And she seems to be happy. Alright, now remember I put the raw manuka honey on it, so that's most of that brown color. This is the wound on the one side. And here it is on the other. So I'm going to shave that and see what we've got left. Alright, so I've got my raw manuka honey again. I'm just going to put some on the wound. Does it smell good? Alright, and I'll do the same to the other side. Well, the honey's dripping down a little bit. Alright, so I just put the masking tape to hold the 3x3s on top of the wounds, keep the honey in place, and now I'm going to wrap her with the ace bandage. Alright, so here's her third shot of penicillin. It's an intramuscular shot. Good girl. Good girl. That's right, you lay on that. That's good girl. She's not standing as much as she used to, or she did yesterday. I stood her up to put that bandage on and only got it halfway on before she laid back down. Come on, girl. Stay strong for me. You're doing good. You're doing good. Well, I've been catering to Pixie hand and foot. This is her peanut hay. She's eaten several handfuls of just the leaves that are there on the bottom of that blue bucket. I got some chaff hay in there too, and she ate some of that. She drank a whole nother bowl and a half of water. So she's doing good. Her appetite is increasing. I keep offering her food, but she hasn't really wanted much except some treats and some grain. I have the treats with the probiotics. I gave her some peanut butter the other day. She liked that. And I'm sure you're about full. And that's okay. You have what you want. When you stop eating, I'll take it away. Last time she drank 2 bowls of water, I put a diaper under her, and when I came back in, the diaper was full and she had moved away from it. So I'm so proud of her. That was an easy cleanup. What you doing, baby? You falling asleep? Here's Maddie. She wants to eat anything that you don't want. Even the chaff hay. Alright, I think you're done eating. You want a little more warm water? You look like you're stuffed. That's good. You rest tonight. Good night. There's your pillow. You put your head down and relax. I think you're starting to milk this queen treatment. That's alright. I'll treat you like a queen. You deserve it. So my neighbor told me that her dog Lucky is limping, so she must have gotten a good kick into it. I'm proud of you, Pixie. So this is what you hear in the background of me helping Pixie in the other room. We have 7 puppies. They are Labrador Golden Retriever called Goldador. The mother is black, Lab, and Golden Retriever. Dad is a Golden Retriever.